Onivia League of Legends highlights.
Well, this is a treat for us. Top Esports versus JD Gaming.
So, Blackbraves
Game
not
one.
going to have a huge amount of setup. JDG are not going to have a huge amount of setup. Now, it's not that much follow-up CC. It's really on Top Esports to determine whether that fight is going to start.
So grubs for Drake to start us off, and I feel like everyone is. And I do just want to correct myself, Kanavi had done his top side as well, so finishing the clears at a very similar time there. The kick onto Ruler, didn't have his flash available, and Mako can find the handshake. Rend for first blood as Top Esports start strong.
It was always going to be not really that anxious to go in towards the river, though. They know the Rend stacks are already there, giving away the early dragon, so it's one side of the map. A lot of vision on bot side, they get themselves a bot lane turret. On Esports, they return the time towards the top side. Like the difference in the way that these teams like to play Top Esports, their average game time is split 28 minutes and 24 seconds.
1-0, very quiet game to start us off. Top Esports, an ever so slight gold lead, and a one or a stash away to Kareem, but using these grubs very effectively here to get damage down. Dominus used in the top side. 369 is in all kinds of trouble, flashes away from the charm, gets a stun down as the turret shots come through, but missing. Will flash away to safety. Tier 2 in the bottom side as the cross map.
That was a really close situation for 369. The redemption doesn't quite come through. He doesn't quite get himself in range for a stun or a big Q heal with his flash. So JDG eventually
Neither team really wants to 50-50 this if they can help it, but Tien having that Q being on the lease in should have an advantage, but no, doesn't even go in. Just spited by Kanavi. Onto the Baron, 9k on it as Kanavi moves into the area. TP being channeled by Yagao. That might be enough for Top Esports getting this summoner here, but 369
the Ren, they want this.
Here. Redemption comes on in Mako solo, and the charm will land, but Face Call keeps him alive. The Ren comes in, and the smite comes in. Top Esports get the Baron as Sheer gets into a 1v3. Jagulov almost dies, but almost ain't enough. Tien forcing them away as Esports close the jaws on victory when they get their advantage. You can see 3,000 gold lead, and it's only going to increase with the tier 2 going down in the mid lane as well. Drake up in a minute's time, and you can expect potentially after this tier 2 in the top side, the Top Esports vision moves down, find their poke advantages. It's just a question of if they actually find those advantages before the objective goes down. But Drake already down 6k. And it looks like Kanavi's not even going to contest with the smite, trying to find Cream on the opposite side of the play, but Drake is taken. And Sheer is chunked as well. This is not a good play, but the Q3 finds everyone on the side of Top Esports. In the meantime, everyone dives onto Ruler. 369 finds a Jagulov trying to survive, but he goes down as well. Tien now jumps onto the rest of the team as Kanavi is alone and finished off, missing, spiraling, and the Leandri's burning away. He walks away with his life. His intellect may be huge, but I don't know if he walks away from the croc this time. The slice, the dice, and the domination from Top Esports.
missing, betrayed by his own turret, giving the second part of the dash for the Renekton, and we were asking the question, whose style of gameplay would take precedence? JDG and their discipline, or Top Esports and their snowballing potential, and Top Esports the ones who are very confidently coming away with a dominant game state after that one mistake led to the Baron. JDG have been left reeling, they're struggling to find a good fight.
Absolutely brutal.
International competition last year. I think by their standards, that's a failure of the year. And they take down the international powerhouse from JDG.
369 is on the backline, basically one-taps Ruler. That's surely the game-winning play from 369. Gets a double kill as well as Yagao. Spiraling Despair is a great description of JDG fans' mental right now. 369 charging forwards as Top Esports will take game one. Kanavi escapes with his life, but that's all he'll get away with.
369 taking matters into his own hands and saying, I won the breakup, goes back to his old team and takes down JDG in this first game with a magnificent flank to end it off.
Fantastic stuff. TM dives on the fountain.
Are you ready for the game too?
Let's
hope we have a series.
He's looking for a top dive.
Speaking of, 369 in trouble. Flashes, gets a knockup. It's not enough though. Kanavi, first blood.
What a different start from JDG.
Hoping to perhaps get some more international stuff going on. Managing to be MSI.
Part of that. Kanavi still has himself that kick, has himself a flash coming up in a few seconds. Not quite there. Can find Mako.
He's got the kick, does knock him into the wall. There we go, what a combo. Kanavi, secret agent, sneaks past.
Soul going to be on the table. It's one apiece from that early game. We're not going to be put there into like early Soul Fan territory, which is going to force the hand instead
The way
of
that
wait.
he uses this jungler is always a pleasure to watch. 369 is in all kinds of trouble here. Sheer starts the play off, the quickness is in, and the QE once again from Ruler. This time picks up a kill.
Oh, what a beautiful! It's been a little bit of a slow affair. Again, we haven't seen like the huge cataclysmic fights. It has been those opportunistic ones over anything. The Arta Tower's been traded. What we're now going to see is a lot more open map with a lot of these extra wards.
So, I want to bring up another statistic as we broach the 15-minute mark. We've got a 3,000 gold lead for JDG.
In a numerical sense, how these teams are meant to put out on paper to get later into the split. We are closing ever closer to the first. Honestly, the winner of this will be second place. This is the backdrop that comes in for a little bit of post there. Top Esports, great in game one, but it feels like JDG has woken up. Top Esports needs to be very, very careful about letting missing into the plate in the right kind of space and for Ruler to take off and see. Mid lane out of turret down, summoners and ults still available. Farming with the ult.
Well, that's true. That's true. And also, on the pre-nerf ult, this is not the patch where Smolder's ult cooldown.
Sheer maybe going too far, but he's fairly tanky at this point. JDG in the river first.
This should just be Drake going down, to be honest. They do it so quickly with the Xayah. That's going to be solve point. JDG 3, Drake's the word.
Ow!
He's missing. Oh, he's alive. He's on 1 HP, and there's his
No!
lead to finish the kill. Fantastic little snipe there from Jacula. Top Esports just being bullied out of the top side of the jungle here as JDG muscle in. Mako looking for a fight here. Shockwave on cooldown right now. The kick is huge, and I don't really know what Top Esports were looking for here. This doesn't feel like a fight they can win. Jacula has arrived. Perhaps he can carry on the Smolder, but he doesn't even have the execute online just yet. Still trying to get these stats throughout the fight, but it's just not good.
They're going to give up the Baron. They're sticking their heads in. I just don't see what happens here. It's all on 369 on the flank.
Top Esports happens potentially as Jaculu's still alive right now, and he's finally got the execute online. The Q's flying through, but Ruler is still going strong for the time being. That's one for 369 on the top side of the player. Sheer gets onto Jaculu. The cleanse keeps him alive as Kanavi peeled by 369. Another kill goes down, and Top Esports, they try and make it happen. 369 versus Sheer as Jackie gets the triple, and 369 chasing his lane opponent down, reminding Sheer who the GOAT is.
It's just him and Sheer that can do much here.
Tian gets the Hex Gate as well. A TP comes in from Yagao. They're going to fight this one once again. Quickness comes in. Mako tanking for the time being. The scream is low. Flashes out the backside of the pit. They need to get onto these carries. The Shockwave whiffs though. 369 is down. Tien in the pit trying to burst the Baron. And he takes it in the end. Double kill for Yagao. As Sheer might have gone too far now. Is Jackalov trying to finish that one. Tien in a 1v3 on the opposite side of the play. There's one for Jackalov. Tien's still going strong somehow. Top Esports, they deny the Baron at least.
They get it out of turret to make sure they have positioning in bot side to make sure they can get towards bot river. Last minute the Baron above Top Esports is much easier for them to push outways with JDG. They have themselves reset other side. Here comes Kanavi. One of them's looking for a flank, but Top Esports holding their lines.
Kanavi goes back into the pit. Tien has a way in. The feathers go in, but it's taken. That's Hasten Soul. And now onto the back line they go. Jaggalov still surviving for the time being. He's trying to peel a missing will fall, but Yagao dives onto the back line and annihilates both carries. JDG, white Top Esports.
Top Esports see off the first couple of flank attempts, but they can't see off them all. And they go in towards the Dragon, lose the flip, lose the fight, lose the game. We're going to game 3.
Reminiscent of game number 1, JDG put the pressure on and forced the fight over the Soul. This time it's them coming out on top. Ruler on his own skin, grabbing another win for himself, but Yagao really the leader of the charge in that final fight, killing both Cream and Jackulov. This Ari looking magnificent in game 2.
It's been a while since we've seen JDG versus Top
Game
Esports.
3, nice. Let's
It's
go.
kind of crazy, isn't it, to see
Last pick Smolder in this meta.
Yeah, we're getting Smolder as the answer to zero. Solo laners generally can 1v1 junglers, but that only matters because they have so much XP.
Side.
We've got a 4-man dive though, or not really a dive, because there's no way to get to the tower here for Jackulov and Mako. Jackie actually, I thought he was going to sacrifice himself, but he's walked over to the wall. It's Mako that sacrificed himself here. Yagao chunked, but it won't matter. First blood taken by Kanavi.
Mako uses the heal. Online. 3. You see that Navi just hopped over the Scuffle Vision to go towards those grubs, the grubs rather. So he's going to take them away.
Online for 369, but that's about to time out. Sheer threatening the dive here. World ended down. Proxying the wave to get another wave on the way in the top side. Sheer goes for the counter-strike, sets up with the stun. And it's too easy for the side of JDG.
I mean, call me a liar. Konami does get a quick follow-up kill. Bot lane to top lane.
Moves in, knows that he has the power to fight over these chickens right now. Sheer is moving over. This could be bad news for TN. Smite comes down, TN gets the chicken and continues the fight at this point. Pop Blossom onto 2 as Cream was in the middle of it as well. Konami might go down. Cream's got to finish at least one of these kills. Does get it, gets over the wall as well. But taken down by the auto attack from Yagao 369 to try and save the play.
Invisibility.
He's been juked though. He's gone for the wrong one. As Yagao gets out underneath the tower now. Sheer looking for a counter strike. Can't. 1,500 gold up right now for JDG. And Sheer potentially in a great flank position. Tien got one of the groups they really want to deny a second one as well. Top Esports maybe overcommitting to the play. It's a double knock up and a double Pop Blossom as well. And here comes Mum to clean up the kills. Top Esports are rooted as JDG winning the early game. But Cream isn't actually done just yet. Dives further forward, sideways on the charm, and Ruler walks away with his life. And now suddenly it's turned around. Cream doesn't get knocked up. Jackulov slides away.
JDG.
It's fantastic news for JDG. It's a 2,000 gold lead now. It's Top Esports not wanting to give up just yet. They start off this Drake in the bottom side. Konami throws his Q in, but blocked by Tien. Now will be Drake taken by Top Esports. Jackulov dashes to safety. Tien, no flash available.
You have one Herald, which can sometimes be a bit inconsistent about how you actually end up breaking.
15 minutes. We've just hit 15 minutes and they're 3,000 gold down. This is going to be a tier 1 taker for Top Esports. Want to make something happen elsewhere on the map. Sheer, the target, and Creep grabs himself the kill. Meantime, JDG might be able to just go for a twofer in the mid lane. Jackulov trying to clear this one away. The laser will do a bit of work, but the grubs buy space for JDG to get 2 towers in the mid lane. Straight on spawn. Maybe JDG can force a fight off the back of it, but this should just be the Drake taken. They're doing it quite slow though. Konami gets the kill.
He steals it!
Oh, it's a nightmare for Top Esports, and JDG run them down. Top Esports are denied everything, and Konami owns this matchup. He takes the Drake, he takes 2 kills, and he might as well just take the series.
Konami and Missing. This Lee Sin and Rakan for both of them. We have seen just how valuable it is for them to be on these comfort, successful picks.
Trying to answer the slow onto Konami, but Cream's so low, they cannot defend the tier 2. Dragons and stuff involved in there's a literal demon for 369. But second of all, like the way that you're seeing Missing and Konami and Yagao playing these fights. Sheer just forces a flash out from 369. 369 now trying to turn this one around. Counter-strike comes on out, but he's just going to die. Sheer literally just 2v1s them, and now the TP comes in from Yagao to make sure Cream cannot answer. In the meantime, Tien threatening onto Ruler. Jackulov is here too, but can they actually find the opportunity? Missing dashes away, and while all this is going on, Konami's taking Drake.
They outscale. Top Esports, they'll have some pick opportunities, but it's not easy. And
Cream, he didn't count the minions! And there we go, another for Ruler. It's a disaster for Top Esports, and it might just be the game-breaking play. Tien trying to survive, trying to peel for Jackulov, but even with stacks, Jackulov can't take down 4 people. Dashes over the wall, but Sheer closes the gap. What a performance from
Made of Ice stands and delivers in the 1v2, stands and delivers in the team fight after. And JDG, I think a lot of people had some doubts about this move. I think they had some doubts about this matchup. I don't think they're anywhere to be seen now. Top Esports, they have been blown away.
369 has been considered the best top laner in the LPL this year. And you know what this is reminiscent of to me? To watch it, that's for sure. We've got some incredible rookies this year in the LPL alongside Milky Way. Sheer now wants to make his own mark as he takes down 369. JDG with the Baron. They break open mid lane and move up towards the top side as well. Top Esports, this is your last chance to defend, and perhaps a pick onto Missing. He dashes out to safety.
The extra gold in inventory is making it really hard to cut through extra bits of stats. There's a flank TP, the last hurrah
369, the dice man in the top side, but Yagao already took one down. 369 trying to make it happen as the rest of the team moves on forward. Jackie is stacked in the fight, and the lightning chaining across the team. Top Esports never say die, but Sheer trying to win the game in the meantime. The reset coming on through from Mako, but Mako's not going to be enough. TN making a beeline, but Sheer is making short work of these turrets. Moves down to the bottom side now as well. Might even be able to finish an inhib. The pressure is unsurmountable. Forced to flash, Ward hops out to safety, but the wave is cleared in the mid lane. Oh no, it's not. The cannon survives, and that means that the top lane tower goes down. That's all 3 inhibs now, and a huge chunk onto TN as well. He's going to have to try and get back to his fountain at this point. Waves pushed in all directions as Cream gets big damage onto Yagao, looking for a little bit more in the 1v1 on the top side. She goes underneath the Nexus turrets. Jagulov pops the ult. Last chance for Top Esports, and Jagulov dives into the enemy lines. Maybe he's not matured after all, but JDG sure have. They come in with a new top laner, and they demolish Top Esports.
JDG, you claim